Today, I want to give you a demonstration on the NFC project, which covers 5 different topics. The first one is NFC reader and tag. Second one is the Python library that we use to read and write the tag called NFC PY. Then how to open the NFC reader, how to read and write a tag, and the last one is how can we connect to the database and query the data from the one that we built for this project. Now let's come to the NFC reader and tag. The first picture will show you the reader and tag that we got from the ACS company, and it's easy to connect using the USB connector to your laptop or the desktop. And this page showed you the NFC PY library that we use to write our program. The pre-requirements is to install the USB Python library in your Linux or your Windows environment. If you are interested in the source code of this Python library, please go to this website that we also attached at the back of this presentation. It will show you like how to install this library, what's the requirements, how to open a local device, and how to read and write the tags. Now, how to open the NFC reader? Let's open our terminal. And I already wrote some of the functions that we'll use today. And I already ran them in the terminal. We can just call the functions and see the result. The first one is open NFC reader. When you first plug in your USB device, the light on your NFC reader is turned off. Then, when we run the first function, open NFC reader, it gives us the result that NFC reader is open. And you can see the light on your NFC device is turned on. So once we open and activated our NFC reader, and we have a tag, we want to read the information in the tag. How can we do that? The first thing is to put your tag on top of the reader. And then we can run the function here. It's called Open NFC Tag. Now it shows you the metadata for your tag, the information, the type of your tag, and also say, oh, your tag is attached. So previously, I stored some information in our tag already. That includes a person's name, a person's ID, and also a person's MRN. So let's run read NFC tag CIF to see what information is stored already in our tag. It gives you the name, which is David Watson, the MRN that we have, and also the person ID. Now we want to include the date of birth of this person as well. So we can run the function write NFC tags tag. NFC tag we can also accept different types of tag, including the text, the URI, the smart poster. From the demonstration, from doing a simple demonstration purpose, today I will only show you to add a text tag. So we can run the function, write NFC text tag. Let's give the value of this person's date of birth, which may be 1974, January 2nd. And then date of birth, language. We can see the result of this function. Now let's read tag again. It includes the date of birth in the tag, so we can easily write our new information into the tag now. Last thing I want to show you is the database that we created for this project. So here is the NFC project. We have three different tables now. The first one is the person. It has the person ID, MRN, name, and the date of birth values here. And second one is allergy, which might include different types of allergy. And the third one is the diagnosis fact, which include the diagnosis code, the person who have this diagnosis, and when it's onset. So if when we run this query, diagnosis, then we are able to see for the person 100001, it has a diagnosis type 2 diabetes, which has a ICD-10 diagnosis code E11, and we will expand this table in the future. So once we have our database, how can we connect to our database using Python? So I wrote a function called connect MySQL. So we can easily run this function to connect to the database that we already built up. So it will return a cursor, and you can use the cursor to execute any queries that you want. So for example, let's see, cursor NFC equals connect SQL. Connect MySQL, sorry. We also have a function called extract data, which basically execute the query that you have and show you a data frame. So for example, if we want to extract the person table, the records in person table, then we can easily do that. Just write extract the data cursor NFC, and then for example, select star from person. That will give you the information, all the records in person table. Yeah, then we can see, we have 3 people in the person table, and all their information are right here. So once we connect to the database, then we can extract the data from database, and then we can write any of the record from the database into our NFC tag. And the last one is the resources that we have, which show you 2 different things. The first one is the NFC PY, the Python library, and the second one is how to install a USB Python library into your Mac using the homebrew method. That's it. Thank you for your listening.